Let's crack some
Hello,
skulls.
hello. Yeah, let's kill some scum or whatever he said. Do I have... I think I looked at my equipment last time already.
I thought you'd never ask.
The max damage is so high in the other one, so maybe it's still better.
Time to shine.
Yeah. Let's just go kick some ass skulls or whatever they wanted to do. Defeat the opposition. So is this like a political battle? We are the right wing, since we are coming from the right. And they're the left wing. Whoop. But yeah, it's... I don't know. I didn't like plan to talk about any topic or anything, but like now that I mentioned left and right is sort of like although like yeah, I when I was younger I used to consider myself left wing, and basically well I still believe in some of the ideas that why I like chose to identify as left wing, like yeah, I care about, like, you know, it's generally a left wing idea, at least in nowadays, that you know that we should take care of poor people, or like sick, infirm people, or like yeah, if there's a minority that is being oppressed, it's, you know, good to help them stand on their own 2 feet.
The Bible does not give details of the clash between David and Hadadezer at the Battle of
Hadadezer. And when it was told David, he gathered all Israel together and passed over Jordan and came to Helam, Helm's Deep, and the Syrians set themselves in array against David and fought with him. Just had to have a sip of whiskey. Anyway, so yeah, left used to be about, like, you know, standing up for the little guy, basically. But nowadays it's not, because like they just have this insane Marxist narrative of like some people are inherently inferior, which is why they should become superior, or like, you know, black people, faggots, women, all that. Like they're always like, just because of their race they are oppressed, and it doesn't matter that the president of United States has been a black guy for the last 8 years, or like I don't know, that homosexuals are no longer being oppressed. You're more oppressed in the West nowadays if you're a Christian than a homosexual, and all that stuff. Like, it doesn't matter to them, and well, everybody knows it, so I don't wanna. Okay, so I have to. So this is like some group sumo match, sumo wrestling. Okay, I get it, I suppose.
I can't do that.
Yeah, so are they coming? So yeah, the left sucks, but then the right wing nowadays has people like Milo Yiannopoulos, who is he's quote unquote Catholic, and well, I guess Catholics are just like him at the core. Like, I do think that the average Catholic is a decent person who actually, like, you know, believes in the Bible and Christ and all that stuff. Although I'm not a believer, but at least I guess I share many of their values about, like, you know, family and decency, and be against blatant perversion and sodomy and stuff like that. And I do believe in God in some sense, but I'm sort of agnostic when it comes to, like, you know, the actual will of God, or the true nature of God. I really don't know what is the best way. But anyway, so like, yeah, Milo Yiannopoulos, he's a conservative nowadays, and he's a blatant open homosexual. It's not just that, you know, he just, by the way, I have a boyfriend and we do have a romantic relationship together, but it's a private thing. That's not what he does. Like if like homosexuals like that, I guess I'm still liberal enough that I can, like, you know, okay, if that's how you are, fine, you can be it. But although I'm not a fan of homosexuality, and especially I don't like promoting it, but anyway, so like I don't like people who promote it and like it's some important thing, since it's not. But anyways, like Milo Yiannopoulos, he's not like, you know, just like, oh, by the way, I'm a homosexual, and then he does work. He has all the like the classical signs of, you know, how you think of a homosexual. He's like this, you know, drama queen and all about like a attention whore, and he talks how he likes big black dick and all that stuff, and, you know, says something like how Trump is cute or whatever he worded it. But it's not like, none of that is conservative by any sane definition of the word. So I don't know, like, how a lot of people, they still fucking love Milo Yiannopoulos. Or
At some point, the Aramaeans of Damascus came to reinforce the army of Hadadezer.
And when the Syrians of Damascus came to succor Hadadezer, king of Zobah, David slew off the Syrians 220,000 men. Manly men. But yeah, I think I've said it off before, but like Milo Yiannopoulos, he reminds me a lot of Russell Brand, the poster boy for champagne socialism. And Milo Yiannopoulos, then he's a champagne conservative. I don't know, he's sodomite conservative. Like, how does he, like, okay, Milo Yiannopoulos, he's more for, like, you know, freedom of speech and expression compared to the left, which is against it. But it's not an inherently leftist thing to be against freedom of speech. I think it's more like a leftist thing to be for freedom of speech, and, like, you know, conservatives are usually more against it. Like, you know, conservative Christians, I don't think they would mind, you know, banning pornography and censoring all sorts of, like, whatever, like, you know, even milder stuff. But like movies, they don't think that promote Christian values and stuff. So and yeah, maybe, like, you know, not saying it's inherently good or bad. I'm just saying I think it's like, I think conservatives are more of the, you know, like in a sane society that, you know, we used to have, at least compared to nowadays. It looked so much saner like 30-50 years ago in the West. I think the leftists were more like, you know, we should have freedom of speech, whereas, like, you know, the conservative, mainly Christians, they're like, no, we shouldn't allow all sorts of and like, certainly, like, Christians shouldn't allow, like, a conservative shouldn't allow, like, Satanists to propagate their religion openly. Like, I think something like that should probably be outlawed, but there's of course the possibility that then that outlawing of Satanism is used for, well, like censoring other kind of stuff. That's what like bothers me. Like, or like, you know, let's say a movie, something like, you know, Rosemary's Baby. I don't think it, like, necessarily promotes Satanism, although, like, maybe it did, because, you know, Roman Polanski, he's has dubious connections and he's suspected of being a pedophile and all that stuff. He's the director of Rosemary's Baby. So yeah, maybe he was, and of course like Anton LaVey, I think he was helping as a consultant or something in the movie. So yeah, maybe it was like pro-Satan, but at least it wasn't like blatantly like, you know, you should worship Satan because he's so much better than these other options. So, but yeah, any like, you know, or like if Christians, they wanted to ban the game Diablo, because I don't think playing Diablo makes you a Satanist. It's more like it makes you a capitalist, or like you know, you just want more loot and loot. But that's why I don't really like it, and that's why I don't like this aspect of this game, that you have to go through all of this shit every now and then, and like, oh, okay, can I use it? Should I sell it? Should I donate it? Or I don't know.
Oh, so kind of you.
I guess I'm gonna donate everything I can.
May the Lord bestow blessings upon you.
Yeah, Mr. Spice Girls. Yeah, I still have that helmet once I reach the next level, and I can sell this spear. Can I move this? Yep. Yeah, I was like, what was I talking about originally? I was talking about, yeah, like, okay, censorship and left and the right. It's basically like because nowadays the left wants to censor anybody who is not a complete social justice warrior or anything like that. And it's just like, yeah, okay, communists are like that, but I don't think that, you know, the left was like that before. Like, you know, the leftists in Europe in the 50s or 70s, were they really like that? They want to ban, like, you know, people from worshipping Christ or whatever. I don't think so. I don't think they wanted, like, most leftists who had like this leftist view, I don't think they wanted to, like, you know, what? Are those people gonna die? No, I don't think they wanted to burn their country's flag, because nowadays it's almost inconceivable to think that somebody is left-wing and like a proud nationalist. But I think there have been plenty of like proud nationalists. It's just that the left-wing ideal and the right-wing ideal of being a nationalist, they like focus on different aspects, like what they like, and what is important in their, you know, view of nationalism.
I can't do that.
But it didn't used to be so, like, you know, now you're like, some people have knows, like, especially in America, like the leftists, when they go to some sort of demonstrations or political rallies, they have like Mexican flags, communist flags, whatever, like, but they won't have any American flags. They will only burn American flags. So was the left like that before? Like, some were probably, especially in the 60s, but I guess that was more like anti-war, like anti-war in Vietnam and stuff. Can anybody use this? Why are you here? Why are you here, you fucking retard?
I thought you'd never ask.
Let's crack some skulls.
Okay. You're there, a fucking fuck. Okay, I cannot equip it. How about you? Okay, you can equip it. Nice. You can equip that. I guess that's good.
Let's crack some skulls.
Okay, kill them. Destroy them, my minions. Okay. So yeah, it's just that nowadays, like the core meaning of both left and right, and I've never been like a great fan of these political demarcations of left and right, and found them somewhat arbitrary. But nowadays, even that, like, I guess if it was like a bad idea to begin with, but it's been perverted even more because, like, I don't know, like, what the fuck actually makes Mino Yiannopoulos conservative? Can you answer me that? Like, because I'm not like a... I don't know. I haven't seen many of his videos or read many of these articles. It's just that he hates social justice warriors and he is for freedom of expression. That's what makes him conservative? Question mark. Okay, I guess we have to watch this animation.
With Akram defeated and their way stations in disarray, the king of Aram Zobah appeared, his general Shobak at his side. Hadadezer was unaware of the threat's true intentions and saw them only as a distraction.
Foolish Israelites! Your king has sent you to your death. I have an army 40,000 men strong with me. What can you do to stand against them?
Fart on your face.
Aramaeans. Is that all? Come back when you have 100,000. The guardians of David do not fear you. You are the famed protectors of King David? His 5? Don't forget Uriah the Hittite. He needed
Uriah
some
Heep.
exercise and fresh air. David has delivered you into my hands, and now they will sing songs of my victory over you. You'll have to catch us first.
What? We're gonna run away like bitches? Okay, I guess